every Tuesday, as you know, we find out what your stuff is worth. So do you have something perhaps lying around the house and you think, you know what, I think this is valuable and I want to know what it's worth? Well, we've got the place for you to find out. This is David Goldstein. He is the founder of Biltmore Loan Jewelry. I love it because I thought I was going to sit there, and you know what? I'm going to sit here.
We'll play back and forth.
And the guys the cameramen are like, where is she going? Okay, so I have to say, you've brought all sorts of stuff. We are blown away every Tuesday, from land to jewelry. This is a first. A whale tooth?
Yep. This is really interesting. And you know, each week we try to talk about something that you wouldn't think about.
Sure.
You know, jewelry is an easy item to understand. Gold and coins is a pretty easy item to understand. But collectibles and rarities are a whole different world, and everybody has a different, as you're going to see today, as I walked in and saw this fabulous artwork that was here, you're going to see that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and everybody collects and likes different things. So what these are actually whale teeth. These are sperm whale teeth, which were done in the around the 1900s. What this is called is scrimshaw, and we know what is scrimshaw. And scrimshaw really is, the definition of scrimshaw is really an engraving in a bone or in ivory or in a tooth. And this was done by whalers in the early 1800s and even as far back as the mid 1700s, where it was just something for them to do to kill time. And they used to engrave into the bone, into the tooth, and take either tobacco juice, soot, or black candle, and then rub that into their engraving.
All right, I have to know who owned this, and why did they want to get rid of it?
This was something that they had seen us on the show.
Okay.
It was kind of sitting in their house, and needless to say, options.
Sure.
They had an option to keep this, or did they have something else that they needed to take care of? And they were in a situation where this wasn't as important as it once was. And what makes these so interesting is that they're all signed, and most of the scrimshaw done in that period was not signed. So when you see signed, there's actually, like art, there's actually great artists that did this.
And very quickly, tell those folks out there who are not familiar with Biltmore Loan and Jewelry what you do and why it's so important. I mean, the economy is changing and how we get money is changing.
What we do is we say to people, call us. What we want to do is try to either purchase or loan against anything that a bank won't. And we really encourage people to come in as out of the box as it may be, from land to business loans to actual products that we do loans on, such as scrimshaw, which this particular piece was a purchase.
Right.
But it's very, very interesting in that these will range anywhere from $200 all the way to $6,000. And these particular teeth, we paid $400 a tooth.
400 a tooth.
Which is about the same as having an implant done today.
Amen.
So you can have some correlation there.
Yeah.
But what we really try to do is find a way to help people get cash to get to their next spot.
And David has a lot more things that he's going to show you, and he does it with dignity. It's an appointment-only facility that you go to. You go into a private setting with David or one of the other antique dealers, and they will help you figure it out. So if you've got something, take a picture, snap a photo of it on your iPhone, send it over to info@biltmoreloan.com. They will assess your merchandise, and they'll get back to you. Or you can give them a call, 480-991-LOAN. Appointments are required. Visit them online at biltmoreloan.com. They're also big in social media. You can follow them on Facebook at facebook.com/biltmoreloan. And you've got jewelry in our next segment. We're just getting started here with David on this Tuesday. Terry?